that only love is real. Only love is real.
Hi, my name's Lorna Patten from Open Up Communication. Do you think you're responsible? I mean, do you think you actually show up in the world being responsible? Most people do. And one of the things I've noticed is that rather than being responsible, what a lot of people are into is rescuing behaviour. Rescuing is not responsibility. Rescuing someone is not teaching them responsibility. And in fact, what it does is it removes responsibility from their choice bank in that moment. If you want to jump in and help somebody do something or do it for them because you're afraid of what will happen if you don't, that's rescuing behaviour. Number one, it's not responsible. And number two, it doesn't help the other person actually learn how to do it for themselves. Think about this. When I was growing up, learning how to tie my shoes was a really big deal. Now, that's not necessarily the way it is today because we've got so many different ways of fastening our shoes. But when I was a child, tying shoelaces was pretty much the go for everybody. Now, I know how frustrating it can be to watch a child learning how to tie their shoelaces and not jump in and do it for them. However, every time you do, the child doesn't learn how to do it for themselves. So sometimes you've got to sit back, sit on your hands, and let that child make a bit of a mess and make some knots and figure out how to undo them. Rescuing behaviour is fueled by a fear. It's fueled by the same fear that fuels all of our unconscious behaviours. And that's the fear that if I don't do it, it won't get done. Or if I don't do it, it won't get done right. There's no responsibility in that. Parents do it with their children. People do it at work with and for each other. Friends do it. Families do it. And it's insidious. Because the more you rescue, the less responsible you are being, and the less responsible the other has an opportunity to be. So the next time you're tempted to help somebody do it or fix it, ask yourself the question, am I rescuing or am I responding?
That only love is real.